开始了吗？哎呦 ，Hello everybody， 哎，你有没有看到那个在闪闪闪？哦 ，OK， 我的有闪，你的有闪吗？
有没有闪？
他要从那边看。
什么东西闪？星星。哎，我的有闪。
Hello，can anybody hear us？ 哦呦，有听到我自己的声音。
我看一下我的啊。
你拿这个是什么意思？
哎，我等一下要戴。
Oh, you want to wear the helmet?
Correct.
Okay, very good. Everybody, please
Hey,
like and
晚上好。
share the live. Today is just a chit chat session.
Of course, with a lot of insights, huh?
Insights.
Insights.
哎呦 insights.
对，
Oh, hello Philip. 哎呦 Philip, I like Philip. Every time he will support our life.
真的。
Oh, hello Shirley. 哎呦
Oh.
hello 林钢铁先生。
对
哎呦
，Welcome to the life. OK，
真的
我要带住他们，
哎，为什么 ？Why?
因为
You never set your hair. Oh, yo, just now I heard, he yesterday didn't wash his hair.
乱讲话。
Oh yeah, Philip asked about his apex.
Where is my apex?
Very
你在这边
good.
等，你在这
Very
边
good
等。
news, Your apex is already. I think it's at the port already. Very soon, Oh, 来了。吃饱了吗？吃饱了，吃到饱。
真的很饱啊。
对。
我们也希望你吃饱了哦。
对，吃饱了。Hello,
Otherwise-
everybody, please like and share. Yeah, Philip, your apex is already at the port. So we estimate, let's say after we test and all, build the bike, maybe a few more days A few more days.
Soon.
leh.
Soon. But anyway, since Phyllis brought up apex, I think a lot of people
A lot of people
aware
ask
this
lah.
apex.
A lot of people ask, where is my apex?
Correct.
Yeah, you know, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, yeah.
很多人 order，
很多人 order,
很多人都问我们，哎，我的 apex，where is it？
but because of very stringent, testing. 哎呦，甩头发嘞。
对
Okay, so because we tested, we don't anyhow give without testing lah.
对
So it's finally here. So
Okay.
Philip, I think you are one of the first.
Correct.
few, yeah?
Because the thing about apex, right, it's not really off the shelf thing. Come here, unbox and give you. No, right? When it was here, this is the very first unit that was here, lah.
Correct.
We made a lot of tests. All right, and we found out that there are places to improve.
Places to, like why, like what, like where?
Like Woodlands.
Like where?
So, a lot of rooms for improvement. Lah.
Rooms,
Correct.
How many rooms?
I think 3 rooms.
3 rooms,
So, for example, right, for our apex,
Oh, I take the back seat today.
you take the back seat.
Okay.
Yes. So for apex, right, what we realized is that initially we were trying to use the hollow design CNC cassette, lah.
Correct.
All right, because Shimano doesn't carry that kind of cassette, so it was by Sunshine.
Yeah.
It was by Sunshine. All right, 11 speed. But because there are so many 11 speed variants by SRAM, 105 is 11 speed. Altigra is also,
Correct.
can be 11 speed as well. 12 speed also. But the shifting experience, right, is not to our standard.
Correct.
Not to our standard. And
Although it can be still shifted lah.
it can be. But over
don't like.
here, right, nothing is being compromised, including all these testings, lah. So what we found out is that the Sunshine cassette, the CNC one, very light, very good. But then the shifting experience is not to our standard. So what we changed for Apex was we changed the cassette to the original Shimano 105.
Wow.
Correct.
Got add money, no?
5,000. No, it's more expensive.
Correct.
I mean, Shimano
Of
stuff.
course.
Original is definitely more expensive than the Sunshine. But over here, we absorb the cost. All right, because it's our duty to make sure that the whole bike works perfectly, including shifting. If something's wrong, we change. All right, but when we change, we don't change the price. All right, we only improve it. We change our riding experience. We improve your riding experience, but we don't change the price. So what we did for this is we changed to a 11T to 34T.
Wow.
Shimano, original Shimano
So
105 cassette.
Do you mean that Philip's set will also be changed to?
Will also be the full Shimano lah.
Nice.
Right, so shifting is going to be great. And as far as it's 34T, All right.
Slightly bigger than the previous.
Correct. Cause
2T more.
yes, we get a lot of feedbacks from customer. Hey, wow, slopes are very tiring. You know, we get them. In fact, when we ride ourselves, we also feel that, you know, climbing slope is important lah.
Correct.
Right. So this time round, all right, instead of 28T or even 32T, we changed to 34T. Not too high.
Not too high. The gear ratio is still very
Not
good.
too high. All right, but too high become a mountain bike already.
Yeah.
It doesn't match the ratio of 20-inch and the front chain rings sizes lah. Right. So the behind is 11T to 32T. All right, 11T will be great for speed. All right, 32T slope 没有问题的。
没有问题吗？
没有问题了。那个 Philip I think 他骑的是 Glide Pro, right?
Glide Pro.
对 ，Glide Pro is 56T paired with 11T to 32T. Alright, so when you climb slope, 可以了。
Good.
Right,
enough.
it's good enough. But of course, everybody's stamina, strength, leg power, different
Like
lah.
mine is
Different lah. You look at my
more
calf versus your calf, right? Different. So everybody is different.
how different?
I cannot, no, I'm not going to elaborate. So everybody is different. So what we did is we researched further, all right? If you observe carefully, we don't use oversized chainring for our Apex, all right? The new Apex, wow, very nice. The design, it's not Light Pro, Light Pro, 太 common 了，太 common 了, right? You rarely see this kind of, you know, dotted kind of crank arm. Very, very nice, very special. It's very light,
I
it's
heard
very
it's
light.
unique to us, right?
Very, very unique.
Very
unique.
Unique,
Correct. Ceramic BB, all right, just to ensure that you have the smoothest, the least friction, all right, you're going to get from your bike.
One question, you wear helmet not hot, man?
There's two aircons over here.
Oh, okay.
There's two
I realize
aircons,
that
so not very hot, not very hot. But again, back to the chain ring. Let me talk a bit on the chain ring. So this chain ring, I sit down, very, very relaxed. Okay, very
Casual
good.
talk, chit-chat
Casual talk.
session.
And this is a
Chit-chat
dialogue.
session,
Chit-chat. Okay, so
I like and chair also, so more people can hear our chit-chat session.
对. So if you want to find out more, we're sharing insights now.
Insights lah. Not
Correct,
like,
correct.
We don't have a fixed agenda today. So you know what you all want to ask, you can
Feel
ask.
free, we'll look at the comments, all right, then we'll answer you. All right, but since Philip asked about, his Apex.
Philip say I funny. Yeah.
Yeah, Nigel is very funny.
I'm a funny guy.
Correct.
Okay, next.
Right, so back to here, I think Philip is going to be very interested in this.
Yeah.
So the standard, what Phillips wrote is Glide Pro.
Yeah.
All right, 56T. 56T, very, very big. But the new one, the one we use on Apex, right?
We hang already?
Is it okay? Smooth?
Just not interrupted. Okay.
Okay, very good. So for those who just joined in, this is Apex.
One of our
top of the line.
Interior model,
and a lot of people pre-order, including Philip. Today is joining us, viewing.
Philip very good. He always support our life.
Very good. Thank you, Philip.
Correct.
Very good.
So you say so much. Alvin asked,
okay.
多少钱? How much?
Okay, this bike is at 2299.
Oh?
2299.
Top range.
All right.
还got promo lah.
讲真的 2299 is not the cheapest.
Correct.
Right, but the thing is that we put in a lot of effort. Right, if you look at the fork, it's different from the rest of the 4Ds.
It's
right?
straight, huh?
It's reinforced. All right, look at the thickness of this fork. All right, even the design is very sleek. All right, not the one you commonly see. Even our second top of the line, all right. So we look at the difference between this fork and this very special fork over here. This is almost like a road bike kind. Road bike kind. Because when people buy Apex, right, generally they are very good in cycling, very experienced.
That's why they need a gooder bike.
A gooder bike.
Correct.
Right. So the specs are, if they should know lah. They will appreciate what we use. 很痒。
你没有洗头啦？
很痒。有。
没有。
有，因为今天很累
No, he didn't wash his hair.
Okay. Keep it.
Okay.
Discreet.
Usual price 2299.
Okay, to answer Alvin, right?
Alvin, because
so usual price is 2299. All right, pre-order. Again, the reason we do a lot of pre-orders, including M7, G20. So now we have Apex.
He asked you to wash hair.
I'll go and buy shampoo later. 没有，家里没有 shampoo 呀。马上给一个 reason。
Okay, continue.
我在哪里？
你在
Woodlands.
Continue.
Continue. Okay. So yeah, we better than having the price
，the
229.
price pre-order 啦，pre-order price。
我的鱼缸油在哪里？
补脑一下，
补脑。然后 my memory is failing me 了。Okay. So 2299. 2299 is the retail selling price for this thing this bike. So we have a lot of pre-orders. M7, M9, M9 already over already. M7, G20, and Apex. So whenever people pre-order, right, they always ask, how do I enjoy this pre-order discount? 为什么我们要给这个 pre-order discount?
为什么？
因为我们 we appreciate their trust in us. You are paying something and you are willing to wait. Alright, 这个 gesture is
very,
very,
very
very
few
kind.
weeks 哦，
很久。
好的东西要等啦。
这个 2 months 啦。
2 months.
2 months.
A bit long, but it's worth
the
wait.
reason, the longer it takes, the more reasons being that it's difficult to make.
Correct.
Alright, if it's just example off the shelf thing, buy, example, then it's going to be very easy.
Correct.
It's going to be very easy. But for Apex, it's very, very different. The parts has to be custom.
And go through a lot of rounds of testing.
Exactly. And
although like this kind we still test, we still change.
Exactly.
So all this takes time. So we thank you for all the
Patient,
understanding.
Right.
We really have a lot of customers. 几时要到，几时要到。
一直打来。Sorry.
Then Cindy have to manage 咯。
Correct.
So Cindy, 你看you and 你都用 Q 哎 ，It's me in the head, you see.
Okay.
So this is very oily, you see. 叫你洗头不要洗头。
Hello 妈，你买一个 shampoo 好不好？
很臭。
我妈可能有在看。very cooling 哎。How come you switch on the aircon?
Yeah, ask Cindy to blast the aircon.
很 cooling.
对，就是讲long waiting time.
Yes.
Not
so,
easy to.
Hence the $300 discount 啦。很多人以前 M9 刚来的时候也是这样子。It was in the pre-order phase. When they pre-order, give them $300 off. It's really to as a really token of appreciation
for waiting and enduring the wait lah.
Correct.
Then Alvin say he bought 2 crews at Tampines. Can trade in or not for Apex?
可以。So we have this trade-in scheme.
But selected models lah.
Selected models. But again, not many bike shops have this trade-in scheme. But over here, we have for any bikes. Alright, but of course higher for Ethereal bikes lah.
We can eat more lah.
Eat more,
eat higher.
We can, yeah.
Eat higher.
Okay, offer higher lah.
Yeah.
Because we know that the resale price for Ethereal is much better, much higher. Right? It's just like Apple.
Apple. 苹果。
Okay.
对 ，iPhone 啦 ，iPhone resale is better lah.
Yes, correct.
Good. So, after the pre-order price is how much?
So 2299 minus $300. Alright, if you pre-order, I don't think we have many stocks lah.
That will be 1699.
你的数学老师要找你。
2299 minus 300, 199. No lah, 1899. No lah, 1999 lah.
So 1999 1999 you 2000块有找，2000块有找。Okay, so
how about the specs? Can they hear the sound?
Can
you spin 2 rounds very fast? We time how long?
No lah.
不要做这种。
too 肤浅 already. Because it doesn't mean anything when you put on weight on your bike.
Yeah, doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean that you can.
But anyway,
feel you.
Let's put the mic on the wheel set.
I use my mic.
Alright, this is carbon fiber wheel set lah.
Wow.
6 paw, 120 clicks lah.
So what do you mean by 6 paws?
There's a lot of engagement, high engagement 爪子啦。
So inside got a lot of
high engagement means that you lose less energy to these transitions lah. So basically, it's too technical. I'm not gonna go in depth, but basically, higher number of engagement will in return save you quite a bit of energy lah. But anyway, let them hear the noise. Alright, I think they might want to hear the noise.
Okay.
Ready? Okay, ready? I'm gonna spin just 3 rounds. Alright.
3 rounds.
不多不少，我也不换 gear. 3 rounds. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Very smooth. Alright. It's a quad bearing. I think the sound is good. The sound is good. It's called bearing, carbon hub. It's one of the lightest wheel set around lah. You don't have to spend thousands to get a carbon wheel set. The whole thing carbon, because this is very light already. The overall weight of this bike without a kickstand and the pedal is about 9.5 kg.
Wow, very light for a 20 inch
9.5 kg.
451
For
setup. Yeah.
correct, because we're running on the full disc brakes, full Shimano disc brakes. So with all this 9.5 kg,
Hydraulic, right?
sub 10 kg lah. Full hydraulic, full hydraulic. Our pedal is
Titanium.
All right, titanium alloy. Okay.
So does it mean that the whole thing is titanium?
It's not the whole thing. There's no way to make the whole thing titanium lah.
Okay.
The whole thing
So what is
titanium could be
titanium?
more expensive than
The bike.
the bike. No lah. I think nobody does it. All right, because it needs to have a balance of the strength and weight lah. So, but the SL.
XL.
SL. All right, SL is titanium. Very strong.
The jaw is.
The jaw is very okay. Yes, good. This part, the padding, the way you step lah, right? The pedal. The pedal itself is aluminium. It runs on triple bearing. All right, again, the highest number of bearings you can put on a pedal.
Right. Can you share with us more about the tires? Shobby tire, Shobby one.
Correct. You see a lot of people, 很多人都去, when they buy a bike, right? After a while, they get poisoned. They will go for Shobby. Shobby is a German brand lah. It's a very strong. 德国, just like BMW must.
Oh, I like BMW.
So their R&D, they put a lot of effort. This is really one of the.
Is it for performance or is it for stability, Philippe?
I'll get to Philips. So basically, it's a well balance between price and the quality you're gonna get. You see a lot of people, experienced riders, they always like to use Shobby 1.
Got Shobby 2?
Particular 1. You buy two Shobby 1, it'll become 2.
So 1 plus 1, 2.
Yes. So literally Shobby 2. Okay, Shobby 1 is really, so if you look at the groove, so come like close up. So the groove, right, not much of the grooving, all right, but still have, the threads over here. It offers good grips on a very dry tarmac ground, like our road, like our park connectors, all right, it's going to offer enough grip for that already. But really it's the mixture of the groove. You see this part is smooth, all right, but if you look at the side, right, if you look at side groove, right, there's more patterns over on the side.
Correct.
Right? So this is really meant for when you tilt the bike, when you do, cornering. People like to corner, I don't know why. But anyway, do it in a safe way, safe manner. But when you corner, right, your bike will slant to one side.
Correct.
Slant to one. It's just like the F1, not F1. Motor racing. So when they corner, 我不会. When they corner, right, the whole bike will slant 啦，对不对？对。So you see the side corner over here, right? More groove because they know that when you corner with the bike, right, they want to offer you higher stability,
correct,
higher traction against the ground lah. But generally, I assume everybody lah, most of us are safe rider. Safe rider. We do it casually, we do it safely. So most of the time we'll be using the top, the center part, which has lesser groove, lesser pattern. This really is an exchange lah, right? You get less contact with the surface, less drag, all right? Hence, more speed lah.
Correct.
Less resistance, 比较轻松.
Lesser effort needed lah.
Lesser effort, give it the right PSI. You feel that you can ride even longer.
More longer. So, Timothy asked, what's the difference between your brand and other brands? He has a Gao, by the way. So
okay. Very, very good question.
I think because
how about 要不你 answer 这个 question 好不好？
Can. So we are not like other brands. Some of the other brands that you see in the market, they rebrand from existing models. So maybe they get from supplier from elsewhere, maybe China or elsewhere. Then they just ask the supplier, how about you change to my brand? Correct.
Ah.
So a lot of them do this for,比较 easy 嘛, no need to do R&D. So
Right.
a lot of them, they just, okay, this model is good. Maybe a trifle is good. They say, okay, rebrand to my brand. So for ours, we don't do that. Every different model that we have, we R&D, we test, we design at our own, distance and all, to make sure that it's unique to us. Not like, you buy
The
from-
broadcast has been paused.
对对对，
哦有点
跟才啦，有没有开 WiFi？
啊，
小姐，
哎呀，
有没有
I
开
take a
WiFi？
look, I take a look.
I think 他没有开 WiFi 啦。
Ah,
Yeah, so that's the difference between our brand and other brands. We don't like to rebrand other models like other existing models that we have already in the market. Because if you rebrand 就比较贵了嘛。Might as well you buy online yourself.
是的。
And also our brand, we offer free lifetime servicing. I don't think other brands can afford to do that because we emphasize on after sales and also to make sure that 为什么你做这样子？
因为我看我好像 sluggish.
Yeah. So we make sure that even after you buy, we make sure that the condition, the safety aspect of it, the performance of it, top notch. Not like we sell already, then we don't care about that. So all this
I agree.
plays a part in why choose Ethereal over other brands, other China brands I would say 啦，对不对？
There's no right or wrong bike.
We don't want the easy way out. A lot of people
Correct,
choose the
correct,
easy way out. They
correct,
just buy
correct.
from other countries, then they just sell like that. But we don't want to do that because 没有意思。
是的。I think that makes us stands up from the rest.
From the rest lah.
from the
Although the
competition.
price may not be the cheapest in the market, but you expect the best service in the market.
we are really going for the long term.
Correct.
All right, not a short exchange over here.
So we have been here since 2015. Why do you want to start your own bike brand?
Huh?
Why you want to start this Ethereal brand?
Oh,
Why bike atrium? Share something fun lah, not boring.
boring. No.
Some
Okay, so basically, I think you cover almost everything already lah. The reason to have our own brand, first thing, we're proud of this homegrown Singapore brand,
correct.
right?
Share about your sob story from last time when you are very young, you cannot afford a bike.
Correct.
Tissue, please, Cindy.
Tissue. Last time,
How
no lah. Basically, you. I think the viewers got the idea,
No, they
Box. Okay, so last time
Go on.
when I was
2 years
16,
old, 16. You were at where?
I was at school.
Okay, at school.
I saw my friends
Zoom in 他的
riding
脸，他要掉眼泪啊！Zoom in。
their 给我一点那个 Okay, very good. Okay 啦。Don't joke around. Okay.
Sorry.
Anyway, 我们的初衷, our aim, our goal,
Is to make sure that all Singaporeans can, get a bike of their own
but
at
it's
a
to be
very
good.
affordable
It has to be
price.
good. To be honest, everybody
Deserve a good bike.
踩过坑
坑
trap.
Holes.
Trap. So I know there are plenty of cheaper bikes, cheaper brands. They feel that it's a good deal.
Hey, Timothy said last time, at NUS, he rode your e-scooter. The
Mustang. Last time I ride e-scooter to school lah.
Correct.
Very very good.
A few years back, many years back, 你都
Many years
graduate
back.
几百年了。
Yeah, 大概17年。
Correct. You're 42 right?
为什么？
Yeah lor. Sorry.
Oh yeah, correct. So basically, it's fine to get entry level bikes. 我也买过。I believe a lot of people 也会去选这种cheaper version, alright. But when they advertise, they do a lot of false advertisement. Telling you how good the bike is. 哇，505後啊
505後
505後
Dragon got Phoenix.
Got Dragon, got Phoenix.
Correct.
Alright. It can be very misleading. So when you buy the thing, when it reaches you, you see the actual product, right?
Philly say you millionaire.
Millionaire 嘛 rupiah. Okay. Well.
You know, yeah.
Oh yeah, correct. So I was talking about buying entry-level products.
Cindy 在 yawn. No, because chit-chat session, heart to heart talk.
Really. 这个 I think some of the informations are
A bit dry,
a bit dry,
but it's relevant.
but you can grease it. Can grease it. No, really.
Please like and share so more people can hear this very dry dialogue.
I think it's very relevant to
Hey,
viewers.
last week we had a singing
buyers.
session, but I think the response,
Wasn't very good.
because I think we don't sing so well, so they like, red face. So we don't dare to sing anymore.
No more singing.
No more singing because we feel very sad also.
Okay.
对不对？要不要唱两句给？
不用。
Recap.
No.
Okay.
No. 不变 mute.
So we try our best to entertain you, but I think too entertaining until
Too entertaining already.
damaging to their ears.
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
so we try to do a lot of other things in improvise.
Yes.
Something special, something new but we will see the response. Yeah.
Okay. Let me finish my story. Let me
Okay.
finish my story.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Zoom into the face.
No need to zoom in. So it's fine really to get any bikes, any model, any brand, any price. Alright, but the thing is that you have to really consider the impact of your purchase. Alright, getting $100 plus bike, it can be good for you. But the thing is that first thing, it may not last.
Yeah.
Alright, there's no after sales. When a product that you use every day and you like it, that doesn't have the quality you are looking for, or the after sales you are looking or you need.
No point.
It becomes a turn off.
Turns off.
Become a turn off,
Correct.
right? Cycling can be a very good hobby for anybody.
But a bad bike will,
Will
spoil
ruin.
your riding experience.
Exactly.
And
So
also,
what we share with customers when they come in, they always ask, what's the difference between your entry level and your mid tier and even your high tier?
high tier, top tier, huh?
Top tier bikes, right? So we always share, entry level is fine. Definitely good for beginners to start, to kickstart your cycling adventure. All right. But when you have the budget, get something at least mid tier and higher. The reason is because if you like it, if you love it, and the quality is good, you keep using it, and it turns into a very healthy activity.
That
Hobby.
you will be, 渴望的去骑车，不是说来 dragging your feet.
You'll be craving for a ride after work,
Correct.
on the weekend, right? That's what we are aiming for over here. The reason why we create the bike atrium, right? And our brand, right? That's what we want to deliver.
Correct.
That's what we want to deliver. We want to deliver affordable price, all right?
But
Good quality, good after sales where people will enjoy their bike. Careless. Carefree, sorry.
Carefree.
Carefree.
Careless 是什么？
Sorry. Carefree, all right, without worries, right? That's our aim, lah. That's our aim,
Correct.
right?
Yeah, Timothy say he ride a Gao, so not as nice as he see people riding other brands bike, but the Gao stands out. Is an eye catcher, head turner.
Head turner. When we create a product, right? You see, it's not like what you mentioned. It's not rebranding of a brand,
Correct.
right?
We see a
when
lot
you correct when you see rebranding, right? They cannot custom their specs, their bikes, or it's limitations lah. So you see all the colors they use are
Because
really
they buy in bulk, they just change the
correct.
logo.
The logo. All right, but over here, we do a lot of research. All right, we do a lot of feedback reviews.
We
right?
engage Taiwan, the riding,
They are
the company that
professional
Cindy comes
opinions.
from, yeah. So they, they are very expert in doing bicycles. So we seek their advice.
Correct.
So they also send Cindy over here. So permanently here.
Permanently over here.
Correct.
Very
So
good.
we take a lot of feedbacks.
Yes.
We also very emphasize on after sales service.
I think we, a lot of people cannot take criticisms.
Correct.
Right, but we take,
We love criticism.
we love.
love
Not really we love lah, but we appreciate all this.
So we can grow and become more better.
Yes. Yes, correct. We appreciate all these feedbacks, be it good or bad. We all take into considerations in our future products and how to improve our existing one as well. For example, M7. M7.
Oh, the one of the cheapest. I think it's the cheapest.
Lowest. One of the lowest price.
Cheapest. Same. Tri-fold bike in Singapore. So a lot of people ask, why this M7? Why M7? Why not like other brands?
Like what?
we don't see other brands huh? So M7, how much is it?
M7 pre-order price. Still pre-order. we
come
till
in
now.
container, yeah, but it's
Till
always
now.
fully booked. So the container is already coming together with Apex. Actually, it's already here. So those that pre-order can expect to receive their
Very
M7
soon,
maybe
very soon.
earliest next
Very soon.
and late next week
Yes.
差不多啦.
Yes.
So M7 is a tri-fold bike, 16-inch. People prefer the tri-fold bike because it's very compact. Okay, so when it's folded, it's very small. Can fit 2 in the car boot or even 3 if you have a better bigger boot 啦.
对。没有错，头有点痒 ，sorry. Okay, so exactly the reason why this is popular. Very small, very compact. Can be easily brought into public transports.
Correct. And you can not find a tri-fold that is less than $500. With good components, it's not like $500.
Right.
Like,
you want to share why we release a 499 tri-fold? 499 is very, very cheap, right? 499 is very cheap. I don't think there's any tri-fold that's anywhere near 499.
Correct, because you want a lot of people, people come in, they want a tri-fold bike, but they are not sure whether they want to continue cycling for after years or after months. So usually tri-fold price in Singapore is I think 800-900 at least the cheapest 16 inch.
Even higher.
Even higher
last time.
Correct. So they are not sure whether they want to spend this $800-900 to buy a tri-fold bike. So we came up with an idea. How about we do a very entry level mass market tri-fold, so that those that are not sure whether they want to ride in future, they can also enjoy the compactness of a tri-fold bike. So that's why we created this M7, very affordable. Even let's say you don't want to ride after a few years, it's still very not so 心痛啦.
And moreover, this is very modular. Moreover, yes, this is a very modular setup. All right, so you can change a lot of stuff.
So let's say after 2 years, you're more experienced already. You feel that you need 8 speed, 9 speed, or even 10 speed. You can do upgrades to it.
Exactly.
It's not like forever fixed entry level setup.
是的.
You can upgrade to better components.
Really, you grow with the bike.
You grow.
You grow with the bike. As you become
more
experienced, your leg power becomes more. Your stamina becomes higher. You travel longer distance. You want something that's better fit for your build lah.
Correct.
Right.
So you can do upgrades even after 2 years, 3 years. If you feel that you want to continue riding, you want something better, you want to go faster, the tires want to go slimmer, all this can be done.
Can be done.
Yeah.
Correct. This is very popular. One of the reasons because it's $499. One of the cheapest.
Correct.
All right, the market. But yet, I think they know what we are putting in for them, right?
The components you mean?
The components we use, even though stretching down to $499, people will think that you're gonna use inferior products to or components.
Not true, right?
Not true. It's not true. We still keep to our aim and goal. All right, even though it's entry level price, it's entry level specs, but we make sure the specs, the parts we use are really the best standard you're going to get for the price. Of course, you cannot expect we're going to give you the very, very high spec, right?
But not high or low, but it's still Shimano. At least the shifters,
correct,
the derailleurs are Shimano. So the shifting is also, although it's the entry level, but it's also better than other brands.
It's a good standard entry level components.
Even
Or
though
at least we assure you, we give you assurance for the quality of the bike at this price. Right? Because a lot of people fear that, hey, you know, something's wrong lah. We have free lunch in this world.
对啊
Right? But over here, free dinner.
So far you also never buy me dinner.
Next time, okay?
Tomorrow?
No.
Meow
So, you know, back to just now, you know, the reason why we want to bring up this M7 is because even at the price of $499, we have been doing for, I think, over 6 batches.
6 batches.
Few containers. The things that we always, like what we mentioned, we always take feedbacks.
So we changed a couple of things
We changed a couple of
as
things.
compared to the past 2 batches, right?
Yes, yes.
For example,
yes.
this one, this ledge over here, yeah. Last time we are using the Light Pro version, also very good brand, very, you know, a lot of other models also using lah. But we have
So
feedback
look at
saying
this,
that, you know, the spring doesn't spring up out when
对
you unfold. So it's like 要用手这样拔出来. So we R&D, we design our own ledge so that it will just open up, you know, loosen up by itself.
You don't need a spring.
We don't need a spring. So
Don't need a
we cancel away the spring effect.
No need spring.
So we don't have the spring that's the stuck issue 啦，就不会有这个 stuck 的 issue.
对 Because we observe lah. We observe and improve what we can do lah, huh? Right? Over here, this is one of the things we did. I think we are proud of it because
And we have a lot of other customers using other travel bikes that they come and get
a
our
lot.
ledge. Yeah.
That's one of the reasons.
We feel very proud lah, huh?
Correct. It's one of the reasons that pushes us forward.
Correct.
Right? Not just that. A lot of other parts as well. Of course, we're not gonna go in depth.
In depth.
Right? It's dry.
Try.
It's dry. But rest assured, we are doing it for all our models. Really for all our customers lah.
Correct. So I think we are open for pre-orders for the next batch.
Yes.
I think the
yes,
next
yes.
batch is coming in a few weeks' time.
Not many slots left. It's always out of stock before
You
we
can see Shopee, always
finish.
the top
correct.
trifle bike. Yeah, Shopee. We put on Shopee because a lot of people now using e-commerce. You know,
Because they have got a lot of Shopee coins, vouchers.
some of the shops they say I don't want to put on Shopee or Lazada.
Correct.
Because maybe the
commission
very
lah.
high.
The commission. The commission.
It's not as high. We feel it's still affordable lah. Huh? We eat a bit.
We
of
can
it.
absorb that lah. We can absorb that. As long as they can use their voucher.
Kinda, because a lot they got a lot of coins.
There are a lot of coins.
lah.
因为很多人用 Shopee, they accumulate a lot of coins. Use it lah. Don't go into waste. Commission we let them take lah. We let them take.
How many percent?
I think for sellers it's about
Less
right
than
now
10.
it's about 3 to 5%.
3 to 5%. So we absorb this 3 to 5% lah. So, you know, just for
Use your coins. All right, if you have vouchers, especially 99 sales, all these kind of special occasions, they give a lot of vouchers one.
correct. A lot of last time we don't do 99 sale, AA sale, but a lot of customers they say, can you all please do it? Because they are waiting for an opportunity to buy the bike. They don't have
wanna
an
use their
opportunity lah. So 99 sale, AA sale. Now we are coming out with monthly sale. So yeah, different bikes for different months.
But we have to be very transparent and upfront. The sales are only applicable to certain models.
Correct.
Right? But for popular models like M7, G20, Apex, we rarely do it. The reason is because we cannot keep up with the demand. Right?
Because Cindy will be answering a lot of calls every day. Even more calls.
But again, even though we are not doing 99 sales for certain products, and if you really like the certain products, and if you have Shopee coins, you have vouchers, use it lah. Use it. We're happy for them as well.
Correct.
Right? At least
We won't
get
say
a good deal.
We won't say that hey, don't use coins.
Shopee.
We don't do that.
Shopee is paying for it, not us. they are the one offering vouchers and Shopee coins, not us. So we're happy that you
Philip, you are getting your new bike soon, yeah. So maybe next live or what you can share with us your riding experience, whether you feel that
Apex.
it's good or any improvements that needs to be done. You can let us know.
Good Chu, right? Mr. Chu. If you like to test out the bike, all right, you can come and test. All right, it's here available at Woodlands.
Soon it will be available at Tampines.
Because we only have one piece. We only have one piece over here. We only managed to get one piece, during the last round. So if you are really, really keen, you want to experience how good this bike is, come by. I assure you it's really light. It's really light. And the slope, no problem on the slopes, no problem on the speed. The reason why we use 44T, people may think that, hey, how come not 56T or not even 53T? And why is the 44T? The reason is because for Apex, right, we want people to go for long distance and high cadence. So to maintain that high cadence, right, a 56T, rarely people will maintain a very high speed at 56T versus a 11T. Right? But 44T, you can really enjoy that cadence for a very long stretch.
Right.
Very long stretch.
Lee asked how much is it?
Apex, just Royce Lee, very good. Lee, this is at 2299. All right, retail price is 2299. Again, it's under pre-order phase. We are offering $300 off, and right now it's at 1999. 1999.
So free lifetime frame warranty for the frame, right? I saw Cindy's TikTok advertise free for life.
TikTok. So those who play TikTok can join our
TikTok or Instagram.
Follow us on our TikTok channel.
Roy says so cheap because
he understands what components we use.
A road bike.
A road bike. He understands what we use. He appreciates. It's not just about the price, but really the parts we use. Right.
Top notch.
Top notch. Very good. Gary asks, I never ride for years, but I want to own one and ride
Very good
around.
to start,
Care to recommend?
No, I would suggest, Gary, you come to our showroom, you test all the available bikes, see which one you prefer, which one is more comfortable for you. You don't need to get the Apex for,
No.
You can try our Glide series, the Glide Pro. It's already very good for beginners to ride around, enjoy the scenery at the MBS. Very good, yeah?
Correct. The Glide is our flagship, right? If we were to recommend,
I will recommend also the Glide
our
series.
Glide flagships.
So because
it's a good balance.
many years already, we have been.
It's very, very stable.
Stable.
It's super stable.
Reviews has been also quite good.
Very, very good feedback. Has been improved until no rooms for improvement.
No need to improve already.
No need to improve already.
So far, so good.
Correct.
So,
So
Philippe
Philippe have been riding the
Glide Pro. He said the Glide is excellent.
Alright, thank you, Philippe. Philippe is one of the owner for Glide Pro, our Glide series.
Correct.
So whoever owned a Glide before,
no complaints.
No complaints. Now we have so many viewers, right? Anybody who...
See, Timothy is an advocate for Gao because he rides
he rode a Gao.
So he always like to, comment on our Facebook like that.
Thanks.
Get Gao and get Gao.
Thanks.
Because I think he tried different brand. Like Philippe, he tried Krios before. Not so attractive lah, huh?
Yes, correct. Yes, in fact, Gary, if we were to recommend, it's Glide, but like what Nigel mentioned, right?
Come and test all the bikes. Maybe you feel the entry level cruise is good, get the cruise.
When a salesman pushes you just one product, he's pushy. He's very pushy.
We don't like pushy.
Alright, so Glide is what we recommend, but we're not going to push you to get Glide. Just like what Nigel recommended. Drop by any of our outlets. We have 2 outlets, right?
We have one at Tampines. Maybe upcoming we have one at West.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
So we might have more outlets coming. So the main aim of this is because customers' feedback, from the east, they don't want to come to the north to test the bike. So, earlier this year, we opened one outlet at Tampines. So central, you can go to BHG to look at the bikes. West side, okay, coming up soon. Cindy, okay. Yeah, a lot of people feedback to Cindy. Open one outlet.
Correct. Accessibility is what we,
Correct.
What has
Royce,
feedback.
Mr. Lee, is, don't know, is coming soon. Maybe, I don't know.
So Gary, please take your time, plan your schedule, because we open almost every day, 11 to 8 p.m.
Except on Wednesday for Woodlands. Depends on where you stay. Let's say you are at
Gary, where do you stay? Gary, comment where do you stay? All right. We let Gary know which one is nearer to him. Right.
I think Clementi.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So so Lee asked, what's the tire size for Apex? Apex Shobby one. All right. If you are familiar with Shobby one, right? It's 20 inch. All right. Times
1 and 1/8.
1/8 lah.
Okay.
Right. So if you compare to other tires, right, slimmer. All right, but it's really for speed lah. Very good question. All right. Cause really Apex is really designed for.
Yeah, the moment he asked this question,
Quite
we know that
experienced
he's
rider
very experienced because 1/8 and 1/3/8 to others they feel that it's almost the same but for like Mr. Lee he ride a road bike, so all this makes a difference in terms of the smoothness, the resistance and all lah.
Yes. Again, these are really in default. This is what we give lah. All right, what we give. You are free to change them, right, according to your riding preference.
Can change to bigger also, right? Let's say
Can change to bigger one, wider one. We have Kenda that's wider. All right, we also have Shobby that's wider. Right, it's really up to individual. Right, their own riding preference. For me, if I love green corridor, then I will get something wider lah. Super green. But don't put it on your head. Okay, very good.
Boring. Oh, got people ask how much is the M7. So M7, the usual price is $799. So for pre-order,
again $300 off.
Correct.
It's at $499.
Only $499. But have to wait lah, because it's already fully booked even for this batch really.
Even for this coming batch lah, almost fully booked.
还有几辆，对哦。
还有几辆，但是very fast, very fast. 刚才I mentioned 6 batch already.
The sixth
batch already. Look at our photos. That's excluding people who for deliveries, and for people who are camera shy, right? But really, we have a lot of people who has been riding this, and they've been enjoying the bike, right, so far. All right, and a lot of people they came back to us. All right, they went for upgrades. All right, the most common upgrades we see is really the gear.
The gear set.
Right, so stock is 7-speed lah. Sometimes they feel that
a lot of people coming in already. So we are talking about the Trifold M7.
Correct.
So it's one of the cheapest, lowest priced Trifold bike in Singapore.
Correct.
Local brand. Has been here for many years and free lifetime servicing. Parts wise, we use top-notch parts like Shimano, Light Pro. So not like China parts.
Okay, so even for the the trolley wheels, so even for trolley wheels, right, we use Light Pro's their biggest diameter wheel. Right, they are smaller one, cheaper one.
We tried the first few batches. We tried the smaller ones.
Correct.
不是这么好推。
The clearance is not enough.
Correct.
Bigger will offer higher stability, more balanced. When you roll over bumpy terrains, it's more better.
More better.
Yes.
So that's why we changed to this Light Pro, the biggest Light Pro.
They have. I mean, you can go and search definitely more expensive than the smaller one. But again, even though it's gonna stretch our cost, we're willing to do it lah. We're willing to do it. Even the clamp, the seat clamp, we use Ace of Eights, right? Because the former one was Light Pro. Some issues lah.
Sliding down.
Small issues. All right. So even small issues are taken into considerations.
So Zaini asked, how many inch is this Trifold bike? It's a 16-inch Trifold bike.
This is a 16-inch. So not many people like 16-inch, especially for people who transit from a bigger bike.
A full-size bike.
Right? Or even they have been using those bike sharing companies bike.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Right, 24 inches, 26 inch, or even 27.5, and they are transiting to something more portable, so they can travel around on public transports, or even putting more units into the car, so they can, as a family, they can travel to East Coast Park, West Coast Park. They will go for a 4D, and Trifold could be one of their top choices lah. So when they go for a Trifold, right, just like standard Trifolds, majority of them are 16 inches.
Correct.
16 inches. So you have to get used to it. It's not that the bike is weird or what. It's just that we are not used to a smaller wheel because steering will become more sensitive.
More nimble.
Yes, yes, more nimble, right? So it's very sensitive compared to bigger wheel bikes lah. So a few angle turn, the calculation will be very different from a bigger wheel. So you will feel that it's not stable, it's not balanced, but actually it's just about getting used to it. But good news for people who are used to a bigger wheel.
Correct.
We have a
20 inch, the
right?
G20, 20 inch, right? So, you see, Mr. Lee asked about the Apex. Later we'll come into Apex.
Later we come back to Apex.
He wants to hear he wants to, maybe put it aside. We talk about the G20.
We talk about, I bring the G20. Bring the
just
G20.
put it that side. So, I saw Eddie Howard say he got the Ethereal Cruise. No. I love the Ethereal Cruise. Is it good enough for, amateurs or beginners? It's very good. Ethereal Cruise is using a 7-speed Shimano setup, 7-speed and also aluminium frame. So the weight-wise is also very light. So, for casual riding around the neighborhood, it's also very good. So you can come and test the bike. So far the reviews for the Ethereal Cruise it's so far so good. So that's why we have been always getting in the stocks for the Cruise. Yeah. So Raymond said that 16-inch accelerates very fast and also corner tight. Yeah, 16-inch can go fast also lah. So it's not like 比较小 you cannot go fast. Yeah. So the difference you put side by side, you can see this is a 20-inch trifold.
Let me just open up.
That one is 16-inch trifold. So yeah, like what Jay said, last time we are used to riding a very full size, very big bike. So they feel that 16-inch 好像怪怪 lah, if big size, tall. So we came out with this G20. G20 is a 20-inch trifold bike. It's a 9-speed Shimano setup bike. So 20-inch. So also having promotion, the pre-order promotion.
Yes, it's under one of our pre-order model, right? Because whenever we do pre-orders, right, basically it's in really high demand lah, compared to the rest of the models. I think it's trending. Trifolds are very, very popular lah. But again, different preferences. Some likes to go bifold. For me, I love bifold. I love bifold.
I love the compact D.
You love compact D. I know. But actually, if you look at the size difference, you can see, visually, you can see that it's very big.
Bigger.
It's much bigger. All right. It's a very standard 20-inch 406. Even the tire width is 1.5.
Fatter.
Correct. So
more fatter.
It's more comfortable. It's more stable. For people who have difficulties riding a 16-inch, we'll encourage them to test the 20-inch. All right. The specs are fantastic as well. The price is good.
Correct.
The price is good.
After the pre-order discount is only at $899 for a 20-inch trifold bike.
But we understand again, there are some feedbacks based on the few batches we did. All right. Some people may not utilize 9-speed. Right?
They don't need so many speeds.
Correct. They don't need so many speeds. Why do you?
Are you going to review something?
Okay. Maybe later.
Oh, yo, insider.
Insights.
Yeah, dialogue session, you can insider.
Alright, so we're sharing some insights, what's upcoming, what could be the changes. I think, for people who are interested in our product, has been eyeing it for a while, must tune into our live lah.
We'll give you insider news.
Insiders news, right? So there are some feedbacks about this thing is that, why do you preset a lot of certain, mid to high tier specs for me, which
I don't need it. I don't think I need it.
I wouldn't even utilize it. Because some people love this bike, but they're using for short distances, and it stretches their budget. Right?
Correct.
Right?
Like I said lah.
How much is this bike?
1199 before the pre-order discount.
The RSP is 1199 lah.
Correct.
So after the pre-order discount, which is
$899, easy.
correct.
Minus
After
$300 off.
Right? It's $899. All right. Sounds reasonable.
But to beginners, some may
Correct.
feel that
they love this 20-inch setup. They love this frame.
they don't like the price.
They don't. They feel that the price doesn't justify their needs for the specs, right? A lot of this, hence, the M7 was created
because
with the
we
basic,
started with M9 first.
Correct, we started with M9. We get a lot of feedbacks we receive. Hey, how come you throw a nice speed to me, which I may not be utilizing it very well.
I don't need so many speeds.
Right, but they are paying for it, right, for M9. So we have this M7 at the entry level one.
But
specs,
optional
upgrades. You want to change to an M9 specs, go ahead. All right, but we set the entry level to be very low, even for your budget, right? Again, for the G20, it was created for mid-tier at 1,199. All right, of course with the discounts 899. 899 for a nice speed setup, Shimano Sora, right? 20-inch.
The top tier for 9-speed for Shimano.
The top tier. It's very, very decent. It's equivalent to almost equivalent to our Glide series, right? But the thing is that not many people would like to have a 9-speed.
Beginners.
I
would say beginners, they feel that 9-speed too much.
Correct. So, what's on our roadmap for G20?
Can say
I think we can review a bit.
The limited edition black and white is almost fully booked. We still got a few.
And red.
White and white. White and red. Black and red. The Hong Bai one, the limited edition. So very limited already.
If you haven't saw the
haven't saw what?
haven't saw the
you haven't
edition.
See the limited.
Correct,
Come
correct.
to our shop next week. You'll be here already.
Correct. In the next live, we're gonna have that in our live, right?
Oh, is that the insider you want me to share?
No, the roadmap.
Can say or not?
Can say. Okay, cause we still have this, G20, with this kind of specs available for people who appreciate nice speed setup, with the specs we offer over here, at this price. No, the price is not. Don't misunderstood.
Misunderstand. Don't misunderstand.
Don't misunderstand us. All right.
From what school?
Neighborhood school. Okay, so don't misunderstand us. All right, it's not because the G20 is overpriced. Based on the specs, it's good. All right, trust us. The specs we provide after discount 899. No, please, they will offer you this. Even for the front block, we give you aluminium one. Right. We give you an extender. We give you a suspension. All these people will ask you to top up. People will ask you to top up for all this additional stuff.
We don't. We just give your suspension. It's good. Yeah.
Yes. Right. So the thing is that we want to reduce our entry level price so people can enjoy this setup. A 20-inch trifold. Right? Because 20-inch trifold nowadays are really expensive because you rarely see them. 物以稀为贵. So most of the 20-inch, they mark up a lot, right? Because they are first in the market.
First, man, I thought they rebrand.
Right. You see, back to this, a lot of G20 customers who already bought, they have been asking for rats, Magat. All right. The thing is that this frame is not rebranded by.
So we customize, we build, we design the frame.
It's not like no.
Okay,
no, there are certain brands that release already with the rats. Big companies. All right, of course, it's their brand We don't just rebrand their stuff and sell you guys.
Interior and say that it's our own thing. No, we don't do that.
No. This
shallow.
This frame, right, is proprietary. All right, there's no off-shelf rack. It's not as easy as buying a 20-inch rack or use back the 16-inch rack. It doesn't fit. So basically, we have to send our bike to the rack manufacturer. All right, they do the measurements. They do the
from scratch. Do the molding.
They do the computer designing. They do the weldings. The testing. Right, it takes time. We want to apologize on this.
A lot of
the delays.
You have to be honest, a lot of people ask, when is the rack coming?
It's been a while,
We always say that it's coming because the prototype is already out, but after we test, it's not to our ideal expectation.
Correct.
So we ask them to redo. But it's already on the way, it's already finalized.
It passed our QC basically.
But we still have to send for
we
mass
are,
production.
we are happy with the latest prototype that sent us. That show us. So it has been tested through the weight limit as well. It's full aluminium, so it's not going to add a lot of weight to the bike. And best thing is that it's tested with Magat.
Correct.
It's tested with Magat.
So it's not like off the shelf, you can buy a rack. People ask us, can we buy, rack from elsewhere? We install.
Right. They always ask,
we also hope that it can be done.
How come certain brands already have their comes
because
with the
they
rack?
buy from off the shelf existing
because
models.
big companies are fast. Big companies are really, really fast. We admit we're not a huge company here. We're not a $1 billion, $1 million company that can do such fast R&D, right?
Ernest say why so serious? Because today is a chit chat session.
It's a dialogue.
It's dialogue. Tinker, you also never
Mitch
come
say
in.
can Tinker.
Tinker last week you also never come in, Ernest, Yeah, and Mitch. Disappointed. A lot of viewers now, please like and share. So very serious, but we give you insights on what we
The reason why we are serious because all these are facts.
Facts. We don't want CC haha. Facts.
Okay. So these are the facts lah. We admit that we are not a huge company. We are not a huge company. We can't do R&D that fast. But at least we are not going through the rebranding route lah. Right? It's a shortcut.
So you see it at the Bike Atrium, we don't take in other brands.
We don't sell other brands, or we don't do rebrandings over here. Whatever we do,
it's from scratch.
It's literally getting professional opinions from professional designing companies in Taiwan. All right, we get their opinions. We discuss, which are the right components to use. They cannot go wrong.
Correct. So the rack is already finalized. So it's
good news for people who are waiting for the rack. For those who
they have been, asking
a lot of people
we
asking.
were very sorry for that because
we are very stressed. Trust us, we are
you
very
see
stressed.
his hair, he also don't want to wash already because no more hair already. Timothy say can share with us the brand so that they can avoid. We don't want to do like that because they can do their own style of business lah. I mean
I think it's nothing wrong lah. It's nothing wrong. It's really the choices of the consumer lah.
Yeah, we don't do that.
They are not bad. There are no. Until now, I never seen before. Evil retailers.
Don't have lah.
Don't have. They are doing their.
Everybody got different kind of business plan.
Different business strategy lah. But over here, we share what we do. Alright, we share our goal, we share our aim, and what we are really doing for lah. Right?
Correct, Raymond. Thank you for the the kuli encouragement.
Yes. Big brands specialize. Santa Cruz, most of them started off, from the
at the garage.
From their garage, small.
So they took 40 years. You're right. Yeah, specialized users 40 years to build their brand until now the branded specialized. Correct.
So we look up to all this,
So we will need another 40 years. By then it will be 100 years.
I think our son can take over this shop.
My son, yes.
Correct. Okay, so yes. So the point is, things may take a while, may take time, but we're doing it.
Yeah, it's coming. It's not that we don't do it. It's coming.
Not because we don't want to do it or what. Really, it takes time to do it, and it's not a 草草了事 kind of thing.
对。
Alright, we want to ensure that
if it's
it's
here,
compatible.
if the rack is here, that means it's good to use for many years.
It's been
not like
tested.
you come back, we give you a
rather than
sub-quality rack.
Correct.
Then a few months later, we recall.
You come back, recall, things like that.
We don't want
right? We rather we do a good job before we release it in the public to the public, right?
So bear with us, rack is coming for the G20. So just like you mentioned, there's this insider news that for the G20.
Correct. So for those who have been eyeing for G20, and you feel that it stretches a bit on the budget, right? What are we planning for the G20?
We are planning something like a more affordable kind of price range.
Correct.
And some people say that they want to go lighter and lighter and lighter. Is it lighter?
G20.
We try, we'll try to go lighter, and we also try to go lighter at the price.
Correct.
We can try, but
we can try. But certainly we don't want to, lighten your wallet's weight.
we certainly don't want to. What do you mean?
Lighten your wallet.
Yeah, you want to lighten their wallet weight. 你要减轻他们的，
因为钱嘛很重，然后
所以就花少一点。That's why we want to do a more affordable.
basically more affordable lah. So on our roadmap, we are planning to release 749 version.
Oh, so fast you see the price already.
So those who's viewing,
When is it
alright,
coming?
749.
Is it next year?
No.
No lah, no need next year lah.
No need.
It's already in the pipeline. It's already on the way. I hope.
We just want to make the G20 more accessible for everybody, right? 749. Is it doable? No?
Doable? I thought we are doing it already.
Correct. You want to share a bit on the 749 thing?
I don't want. Maybe next time round we share more.
可以。
对不对？因为
But
they
I
want
think-
very juicy.
Yes, very juicy. Correct. But they can look forward lah. I think those who, have been considering this and price is one of the big factor, they can consider looking forward to
A more affordable 20-inch
20-inch.
tri-fold bike.
right with the rack and mug up made available.
For optional, if you want, yeah.
Correct.
Because for the reason why we don't want to put in racks, because we don't want to add in extra weight for the bike, and also we don't want to add in extra cost. Some of them feel that they don't need the rack, so they can just tilt up and push the bike. So that one is also okay. So so if you really want the rack, you can also upgrade lah. For the M7, you can do upgrades for the rack, but it's optional.
Interrupted.
I think your phone is from where one? Is it a?
Raymond say, I hear empty wallets. No lah, our wallets are empty lah.
You
Okay.
angry already?
So Lee say, is it titanium G20?
What comment? Did we miss any comment? Yeah.
Lee say, is it titanium G20? So we have a lot of people say, oh, the lightest is the titanium version of certain trifolds. Sure, titanium is one of the lightest material to use with the higher strength for bikes. Especially you see Brompton, they have their T line, alright, titanium version. There are other brands, they have titanium version as well. We just feel that titanium is not our thing to do, right? Because the price ratio is to the specs and to the weight, right? It's just too heavy lah.
For now lah, we don't want to do
Correct.
we don't want to do
For now lah, for now.
titanium G20 for now. Yeah,
Correct,
so
correct.
I'm sorry because let's say if we miss your comments, because I'm also not sure sometimes they skip the comments, yeah.
The thing is buggy lah. Sometimes we cannot see all the comments, but once we see it, we'll read it out lah.
If let's say got burning questions, you can also WhatsApp us, we can also try to reply. Sometimes, Facebook buggy lah, we cannot see all the comments. Sometimes we'll miss your comments lah, huh?
Pardon
Apologize
us,
for
pardon
that,
us. We are not very, tech savvy,
Correct.
right? We don't have a laptop, we don't have a computer to
To
check all the
monitor lah,
comments.
to monitor all the comments.
Right,
We
but
just
based
use our
on-
phone lah.
Correct,
Sometimes
based on our phones.
the connection not good, also they miss out. I also not sure why.
So Lee say if Di2 compatible, then maybe we'll need to sell kidney. You see, Lee is very good. He's very informative about
Very
bikes.
knowledgeable about all the different
Correct.
bike
So
components.
Di2 is basically Shimano's wireless shifting gear set lah, right? Very expensive. One set could cost you about 2,000 plus.
Correct.
All right, that's the entry level one. Of course, it can be used on a lot of different models. You want to use on trifold, it can be made compatible.
Can.
Right? Maybe perhaps in the future, right? But again, like what Lee mentioned, it may cost you a kidney.
Very expensive lah.
Does it worth it? Is it worth it? Again, what we, our 初衷, right, is to make it affordable. So the one of the reason why we are not going for titanium bikes is not because we can't do it. We can do it. We can do it, but it doesn't align with what we do for now.
For now, our direction is mass market, affordable but good quality components.
Correct. Value for money lah. Rather than
Make sure that everybody can own an Ethereal bike.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Of course, it can be it can be
讲华语，有华语比较好。
can be a
讲华语
可以是一个
可以什么？快点。
okay, never mind.
And also maybe in future lah, if a lot of people want a titanium bike, we can try doing, but maybe for in the short time, we won't.
For now lah.
For now, yeah, we won't.
For now lah, demand is still not there
into
yet.
that
We can't push the price down for titanium, so titanium is going to be very expensive, right? Will still be very expensive, right? But again, what we do over here, we want to make sure everybody can buy at a good price, and get good value for what you purchase lah.
Correct. Yeah. So, so any other questions? Do you have any questions about other bikes that we have? We can also share with you all. Like just now, Lee mentioned he wants to hear the sound of the Apex. Do you want to show him?
可以，又来，可以。
等一下 Lee scold us like we ignore his messages. So you want to bring it in, yeah. So
Sure.
Apex using 6 pores carbon hub. So you listen, yeah. Lee, open your ears, yeah.
对，可以啊。OK。
Lee, can you hear that? Okay, enough. Some of them ask like, why do I need so loud hub for? What's the rationale behind it?
That's okay. So a lot of common question is that
为什么要这么大声？很吵哎。
how come the hub is loud? All right, and why a lot of people say the louder the better, right?
Just like sports car, is it? That's something you always say.
Exhaust. Not entirely true. It's just that nowadays better hubs, right? They give it with more clicks and pulse. All right. All this in return, right? You get very loud hub.
Correct.
So even for Ratchet hub, so if you go and see how Ratchet hub is being designed, it's almost full teeth lah. It's super loud. Ratchet hub is the loudest. We have.
Last time we have a ratchet hub for the Gao limited edition. Quite okay, right?
We still have the
okay.
carbon series.
Correct.
Ratchet hub. If you want to hear, do we have it?
没有了，在冰在后面。
Okay, that one's super loud lah.
Next time we bring it.
Next time we bring it out. Not entirely true. It's because there are still silent hubs that is good. But generally, nowadays manufacturers when they do hub manufacturing, they give better hubs with more clicks, more pore, more engagements, and in return it becomes louder. Right. So basically, it's a very good gauge indicator, right, to gauge how expensive or how good your hub is really to hear the frequency of the clicks and how loud the hub is lah. But of course, it may not be 100% accurate, all right, but it's somewhat there lah.
Correct.
Right. So if you observe, you go and spin a very entry level $100+ bike, it won't give you this kind of noise.
Yeah. Patrick said he ordered a G20 in July. Yes, it's already here in Singapore. We just have to, assemble and test all the bikes.
Correct. So, Patrick,
one of the first few also.
Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. Go down, our customers are tuning in. Thank you for the support. Rest assured that it's on the way, all right? And it's as long as there's no delays from the customs, right? Clearance is smooth, all right? We are expecting before end of this month and definitely notify you straight away.
Correct.
Straight away.
So Philip, Patrick, you all
correct.
Be
so Raymond has
be patient a bit.
Raymond has a good point, Loud hub
means pedestrian will jump.
Avoid you.
Yeah, a lot of people use the sound of the hub.
It's a good awareness, lah. It's a good awareness. People, somebody is coming from the back, right? Right. Louder hub. You don't even have to use a bell, right?
Correct. Yeah.
It's very true. It's very true. But some people with earpiece
can hear also lah, because high frequency.
Oh, high frequency.
Can hear lah.
Okay.
So any other last questions, for us? Next week we still have a live. Yeah, if you don't have any...
Next week, we're going to bring in
What?
the...
Who is doing the live? Me.
Cindy is going to be here.
Oh, with who?
I don't know with who.
Let's see who she wants to live with, okay?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so next week we will be doing a live for G20. No lah, for M7. No lah, for G20.
No lah. I think
We'll see how lah, huh?
we'll see how, but I think let's look forward to it lah. I think perhaps we can see the new G20 special edition. Right or not? Special
Oh, you mean
edition.
Yeah, we can show them that.
The special, our Singapore's 58th edition, right? Something new and something special. Right?
So, yeah, so you all can also tune in next week, or you all prefer what kind of live, you also can let us know.
Tell us,
So
comment,
because
you
we
know.
are always
Let us
trying
know. Let us know. I think today we have, you know,
We
good,
had fun,
we have
good interaction
interactions with
between
our
you all
viewers.
and
lah.
us.
I think just ask any questions, we are happy to answer lah, as long as we see it lah.
Correct. So I think it's quite casual, very relaxed lah, not
Correct.
like singing last week. We don't dare to do singing.
I think it's quite informative lah. It's quite informative. I hope, you know, informations we share, the insights cannot.
Recently we cannot
sing,
chunker already because
will be mute by Facebook. So
people also don't want to hear.
跳舞我首
We'll ask D 啦 ，D
ask
can
D.
dance very well. 不要 zoom 我不会跳舞。对对对 ，Yeah. So you know, yeah, I think it's a very good night.
we hope, you know,
Yeah, you
this
all
is
had fun.
yeah, very
You
good.
know, you all got any questions you can ask. So we're open every day except on Wednesday for Woodlands. At Block 139 Tampines,
Tampines
we're
as
open
well.
every day except on Tuesday.
还不懂 Gary 住哪里
Gary 是哪岁
？Gary 刚才问
Gary.
which bike is suitable.
So, you know, you can feel free to visit us at either Tampines or Woodlands. At Woodlands, we have a very pretty Cindy. At Tampines, we have a very handsome Royce. Yeah. So,
yeah, correct.
Good. 我没有看到这个。
Wing Heng, Wing Heng 他讲I suggest beginners go for highest end bike to avoid keep upgrading later on.
Oh, I don't see that on my phone.
Yeah, so you see, we may miss some comments lah. Very buggy. But in any case, yes, you know, just like what we shared lah.
Yeah. Come and test the bike.
Test the bike.
Find
Everybody
a bike
has
that's
their
suitable
own
for you and more comfortable
preference. All right. Test as much as you like lah. All right. Don't do any impulse buy. Love it.
Yeah. Timothy said he
must
saw our
like it lah.
Instagram. Yeah. So those that have not follow us on Instagram or TikTok, yeah, please, support
You know,
us.
we have been doing a lot of
We have been doing a lot of videos.
creative videos on IG and our
TikTok.
TikTok. If you have been using TikTok, please follow us.
So
on our
show
TikTok
Cindy
channel.
and her team of interns,
Support.
yeah,
Yeah.
support because they spend a lot of time editing,
Effort,
and time editing the TikTok videos and Instagram videos lah.
correct. I think
Yeah, so
some
we
of
have to
them are
give
very creative.
kudos to them lah. Yeah, huh?
Yes.
So at least they feel that their effort is appreciated.
Yeah,
Do they?
correct.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of time doing it lah.
Yeah.
And it's very good.
Yeah.
If you had not seen
Very
those,
funny. Sometimes very funny.
correct.
Sometimes very
If you have
informative.
not seen those videos, please go to our IG,
Like
go
and
to our
share.
TikTok. Go and take a look. Lee say, follow Sing Day never win the Taiwan trip. Taiwan trip.
William is it no Melvin.
Melvin was the
Melvin.
lucky winner lah.
Melvin is the lucky.
But we have more upcoming.
We have. Are you going
all
to share
this-
that?
Maybe in the next one.
Yeah, we have
maybe
also
in the future.
upcoming contests that you all.
Again,
will be very
our
happy to
aim
join.
is to encourage more people to stay active lah. Nothing
Correct.
else. Nothing else.
And also those that participated in our the Geohunt contest, please message us on WhatsApp.
Yeah, the jersey.
Correct. So those that
we-
fulfill all the 5 locations are entitled to a free customized jersey. So just message us. I think
Quite a lot of
还有几个
people,
人
quite a lot of
上面
people.
So take some time to message us so we can also do up the jersey for you all lah.
Yes,
A few designs you all can choose and vote lah.
Correct.
Can.
I think that's all.
For today, I think very tired already. I think all the viewers are tired, need to sleep because tomorrow need to work.
Oh yes. Anyway, have a good rest. Have a well rest. Hydrate yourself before you go to bed.
Nowadays, very hot also.
Yeah, very
At
hot.
night.
Very hot. So.
Okay, so have a good night. We'll
Yes.
see you all next week.
Alright,
next week got the mainly to do the live lah.
Next Thursday, alright, same timing,
8:30.
8点半啦，8点半。
we'll kind of fix like every Thursday lah. So you know our viewers can know that every Thursday 8:30 we'll have live. So stay tuned. Any questions can ask.
Correct. Please feel free lah,
对。
Don't be
show us
shy.
some support.
Comment.
So
Alright,
lonely.
come in.
So no.
Interact
Today
with
very good.
us.
A lot of people come and talk to us.
Correct. We love to answer questions. We love to answer.
We promise we won't sing. Okay.
Yeah, we promise we won't sing. We promise we won't sing.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright. Bye bye everyone.
Good night. See you all soon.
Bye.
Bye bye.